Hi, boys and girls. My name's Bob McBride, and this is my partner, Maggie. Maggie's a police dog. She's a retired police canine, and we work with MATFORCE. We're here to read you a story about Maggie, and Maggie's actually the one that's telling the story about how she got to be a drug dog and all the fun and exciting things that she got to do, and how she helps the police department catch bad guys. Hi, my name is Maggie. I'm a black Labrador Retriever, and I work with MATFORCE. Now I work in Yavapai County to teach kids that drugs are for dummies. I used to work for the Band and Police Department in Oregon and the National Guard at the Regional Counter-Drug Training Academy in Meridian, Mississippi. My mom couldn't take care of me, so Chief Bob and his wife Jody brought me home and fed me with a baby bottle until I was big enough to eat real food. Chief Bob said that if I was going to stay at their house, I had to work for a living. He started bringing me to work every day. He said it was part of my socialization. I don't know what that means, but I got to go to a lot and meet a lot of fun people and go to a lot of fun places. After we got finished with this socialization stuff, Chief Bob and his officers started to teach me how to be a working dog. They decided to train me to be a narcotics canine. I guess they thought I had a pretty good nose. Chief Bob had a couple of friends that were policemen too. They started to teach me to find my toy. They made it real easy to begin with, and then they started making it harder and harder. When I got real good at finding my toy, they put drugs inside of it to teach me the smell. Then I got my toy to play with if I found the drugs. I'm certified to find marijuana, heroin, methamphetamine, and cocaine. They all have a different smell, but I know I get to play with my toy if I show the guys where they're hidden. They get excited and tell me what a good dog I am. I got my official certificate of graduation and training from the West Coast Dog Academy when I was only 8 months old. I can even find the smell of drugs on money. I have helped my friends seize thousands of dollars. I used to go to school and help Chief Bob read to the kids in the SMART program. That stands for Start Making a Reader Today. When I wasn't helping the kids read, I cleaned up their cracker crumbs that they dropped from their snacks. I also entertained the kids with a couple of my tricks. They really liked it when I balance a dog biscuit on my nose. After they tell me what number I can have it on, they start counting off numbers until they get to the number that they told me. Then I flip it in the air and catch it in my mouth. What we're going to do is we're going to pick a number between 1 and 10, and then we'll count to that number, and Maggie will flip that biscuit up and catch it once she gets to that number. So you say you want number 3? Okay. Maggie, you can have that biscuit on number 3. 3 is the magic number. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Good girl. 2, 3. Good girl. Good girl. Since I figured out how to find drugs so easily, I decided to teach myself some other police jobs. Sometimes I help find lost kids, and then sometimes I help my police friends find bad people who run away and try to hide. Chief Bob and our friend Rachel decided to teach me and my buddy Dozer how to help rescue people in the water. People say the water here in Bandon is really cold, but Dozer and I just love the chance to swim and play in the water. Sometimes somebody would jump in the water and we swim out to save them. When we practice, we get one of our toys to carry back to the shore. We would continually practice to do the right thing. So when it's a real emergency, we'd run out and dive into the water and swim out and help. We knew the right thing to do. Me and Dozer have special vests that we wore that had special handles for people to hold on to. Sometimes we'd practice with the Coast Guard. We'd go out on their big boat and jump in the water with the rescue swimmers. I guess they need to practice like me and Dozer. Sometimes someone may ask you to do something you don't want to do, or you know that it's wrong, like doing drugs. How do you say no? Practice some ways. Practice some ways to say no, like, no way, that's not cool, or nope, I have better things to do, or drugs are for dummies, or hey, that stuff is really bad news. A real friend won't offer you drugs. Chief Bob and I went to all kinds of social and community events. I dress up for fashion shows. I even helped clean up Chief Bob when he let people throw pies at him. He even let them shave his head for a fundraiser for the Children's Hospital. My friend Mary, the reporter, always took my picture for the newspaper. Me and Dozer posed for pictures that show how to buckle kids or yourself into car seats. And then they even took my picture posing at the beauty shop. She took my picture doing all kinds of fun stuff. She even came to our house and took my picture with my puppies. I had 12 cute little puppies when I was only 3 years old. Chief Bob and the police department helped me find homes for all of them. We even had a reunion party last summer at the beach. I really like parties. When Rachel had a birthday party for Dozer, we got to eat cake. Chief Bob has always loved Harley-Davidson motorcycles. When Peggy and Maurice, the owners of the local Harley-Davidson dealership, asked Bob to be their general manager, I got to come along and be the official greeter. I got to hang around and visit with everyone that came to the store and get lots of treats. And then while I was working at the store, the local newspaper put my picture on their calendar. I was Miss September in 2008. This is the same picture that's on my trading card. Last summer, I was invited to the 4th of July parade in Bandon. So we took a trip out west. I wasn't feeling very good, so I visited a veterinarian in Yavapai County. He was really good and fixed me up. We really liked Prescott. Everyone was really friendly. We found a house we really liked and made an offer to buy it. Then we headed on to Oregon and to Washington. When we got back to Mississippi, we found out that we got the house in Prescott. When we moved, Chief Bob found out that a friend of his that he knew 25 years ago from coaching Little League Baseball lived in Prescott. They reconnected, and I got to meet Jared's family. Then Jared's wife, Melissa, asked me and Chief Bob to come to their school for Red Ribbon Week in Chino Valley. Then we met some folks with MATFORCE, and the next thing you know, we're back into the schools, reading to the boys and girls and telling them that drugs are for dummies. So that's my story. We want you to remember that drugs are illegal and they're bad for you. Remember to always make good choices about right and wrong. And remember to play safe, and remember to listen to your parents and teachers, because we police canines want you to be safe and happy. Thanks for listening to my story. Maggie May McBride.